Yo, peace and blessings, my people. Peace and blessings. It's your boy Sam, and today's quick thoughts, man. I'm going to talk about how on this journey, like, we don't stand for no negativity. Now, excuse the lighting because it's getting a little bit dark. Let's see if I can up the brightness a little bit. But like, we're not standing for no negativity. The minute you let negativity enter in is the minute you're tarnishing your own vessel. Is the minute you're tarnishing your optimistic outlook. Is the minute that you're getting taken off track. Now, these things are naturally going to happen from all sorts of people. This can be friends, this can be family, this can be relationships, girlfriends, anybody basically who you interact with. If they're not actively thinking about their mindset and how they can remain positive, then of course, and you've got such a positive aura, a kind of leader authority, they're going to want to come around you to think that you're their healer. And now, to some aspects, you can be like, in some ways you can help these people because you've done the shadow work to understand yourself, so you know how to go about that operation of achieving a better, more positive mindset. But at the same time, you have to be wary, because you can't let their negative outlook on life or their negative experiences become your negative experiences, and that in turn can drain you of your energy, of your aura, of how you are feeling, which then in turn can decrease your motivation. It can take you off track with your path. It can lead you to falling back down, because you're not even aware that that heaviness that you're feeling in your soul and spirit is not even truly how you're feeling, but it's been accumulated through you allowing these things in. Now, you have to stay wary on this journey. This is why we have to pray to the Most High for discernment, because there are energy vampires out there. So when they see you with such a high vibration, such a positive flow of energy, and you're in a state of happiness, and it's like you're not letting anything get to you because you trust in the Most High, of course they're going to look at that and think, okay, why is this person happy? And some people do it consciously, some people do it subconsciously, but they want to understand it, and they want to tell you all your problems, not knowing that you've got problems yourself. So you can't allow this in, because as a warrior of the Most High, you've already got to deal with your own issues. You've already got to go through them hard times. So the last thing, and then you've also got to try and keep your head up and remain positive. So the last thing you need is someone coming around with their negativity, because it's only going to bring you down. It's only going to throw off your spirit. At the end of the day, like, it's all spiritual, man. It's all spiritual. So we fight against not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and wickedness in high places. So, when these things are happening, just know that you've got authority over all the spirits. Like Jesus said in Luke 10:9, I have given you authority over all snakes and scorpions, that nothing by no means shall harm you. So when you're aware of that authority, just rebuke it, sorry, just put the hand up to people. Sometimes it's got to be that deep, I'm not trying to hear it, or just tell them the straight answer. And of course, with doing this, you're gonna ruffle some feathers, but that's what this journey is about. At the end of the day, if you're not pissing anybody off, if you're not getting to anybody or annoying anybody or irking anybody's spirit, then you're probably not doing something right, because this matrix has programmed people, and they're not used to seeing free thinkers. They're not used to seeing people having an optimistic outlook despite the odds being down. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what situation you're in. If you trust in the Most High and you're on this journey of retention, then you're going to know that no matter, even when the chips are down, you still find something to be positive about. You could lose your job, you could lose your car, you could lose your house, but somehow when people interact with you, they'll still see that you've got a glow, they'll still see you've got a shine, they'll still see that you've got something to be happy about. That's because your happiness comes from the Most High. When you're on this journey, your happiness doesn't come from material possessions, it doesn't come from validation from people. You know what I'm saying? So, be aware of the energy vampires, man. Be aware of those who want to drain your soul and spirit, because at the end of the day, like, you're no good to anybody if your soul is drained. So those people who genuinely do need help, who do need to, who do look to you for a kind of like a peace of mind, or someone for a shoulder to lean on, like, you're not going to be no good to them if you've let the energy vampires drain you, and you've not had the spirit of discernment to see which is who. You know what I mean? Who is what? You know what I'm trying to say? Like, so you have to be careful. You have to be aware on this journey. And if you pray for discernment, the Most High will give it to you. Like, I'm trying to think of an example. So, let's say, for example, you could be out and about somewhere, and a random stranger comes up to you, and all of a sudden they're asking you loads of questions, and they're trying to get your whole life story, and they're telling you everything about them. For me, that's a red flag, because I'm gonna be like, listen, I don't know you, so why are you asking me all these questions? Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying don't be cordial with people and don't be like a genuine, decent person. But at the same time, you have to have discernment, and you will know if you're getting funny vibes, you will know that person is an agent, that person is sent to just destroy you, that person is sent to bring your frequency down. Because when your frequency is down, then you let your guard down. And when you let your guard down, you make mistakes, you fall into sin. You know what I'm saying? This is what the devil does. The devil is the biggest deceiver. You have to deep it. The devil is the biggest deceiver. This can come through women, this can come through friends. There's loads of biblical examples, man. Look at Samson and Delilah. You know, Samson had the signs 3 times. 3 times she asked him what's the source of his strength, and 3 times he lied to her. But even though them 3 times, he still didn't think like, yo, I need to get rid of this woman. He just kept on going, and because he thought his feelings got in the way, because he thought he liked her, but he didn't listen to the discernment of the Most High, and ultimately it led to his demise. You know, and obviously God used it for good in the end, so don't get me wrong, like, God can use our faults to our advantage in certain times, but the point is, we don't want to get ourselves in them situations. So, you know, keep your energy and frequency on high. Do what's best for you. You know what I mean? If you're a masculine male, you'll do what is best for you in all situations. Don't compromise your integrity for nobody. Nobody, man. Don't compromise your integrity for nobody. You know, get into the word, follow the Most High, and he will direct your steps. He will lead you, he will guide you, and you will know how to move in certain situations, because wisdom is always there talking. Do not forsake wisdom. I've learned this mistake so many times. Don't forsake wisdom, man. Hold your integrity and hold your frame in all situations, and you'll win and you'll be blessed. Like, and no one will be able to chink your armor. No one will be able to, you know, knock your spirit. Because you will just know, like, okay, you have no power over me. Anything that has power over you, anything that can get you angry, anything that can take away your stoicism, or whatever the word is, to be stoic, then that controls you. That's your master. Nobody's our master except for the Most High God. Only he dictates our steps. Anything other than that is from the evil one. So just bear that in mind, man. Quick thoughts, man. Stay in your frame. You know what I mean? Hold and retain your power. You know, don't compromise for nobody. All praises to the Most High. Have a blessed and beautiful day.